Hey guys, welcome back. It's Guardian Angel or Guardian Angel, whichever you prefer. I'm back with some... Guess what it is. Guess what it is. Guess what it is. Guess what it is. Huh? Dark Knights. Anyways, welcome back. I'm back with some Dark Knights. Sure, we've all had one of those. I'm trying too hard. It's okay. Alright. I'm just gonna get along with it. I really like this visual novel. But I don't want to like push along, you know? Okay. What a rude guy. It's not like the cave is his property or anything. This reminds me of how I treated that first year kid. Although I did give him a chance to explain, this person was just... If no one is allowed to go in there, what is the crimson-haired man doing? He seems to know about the tourists, too. After letting out a heavy sigh, I returned to Ryoji and Ikuya. Hey, Angel! Oh, sorry, no, wrong one. Hey, Angel, back already? Did you find anything interesting? Nope. I met a weird guy, but it doesn't seem worth mentioning to Ikuya and Ryoji. Maybe demons don't live here after all. Jeez, Ikuya, have you given up already? Of course a demon won't show itself so easily. We should keep looking around. Nuh-uh, I'm tired. Let's go back to the group before Mr. Blanchett notices we're gone. Did Mr. Blanchett ever talk about this forest during history class? I can't remember. That's because you're always asleep during history class. It's not true. I do pay attention. Sometimes. My friends chuckle. It has been a long day. My feet hurt from all the walking. I'm still curious about what secrets the forest has. That crimson-haired guy, in particular, bothers me. He doesn't look like a tourist, and seems to know the area well. He wasn't dressed like a tour guide either. Not that I've heard about any tours in the forest. Digging into it makes me more confused. Perhaps I should stop here. Like you said, it is none of my business. There is no use fretting over it. Even as one mystery fades, however, another one appears. The abandoned house from yesterday pops into my mind. I did plan on going there again, but it's not raining today. I glance at the time. It reads 8 p.m. It is already dark outside. My feet still hurt, but the house isn't that far. I grab my jacket once I decide to go. The streets are completely empty, making the village seem like it has been abandoned. The streets are completely empty, making the village seem like it had been abandoned. Everyone must already be home from work or school. A few minutes later, I reach the old house. It looks exactly the same as last time. Even though it did not rain today, it is still surrounded by that eerie mist. The previous owner must have been very rich to afford building this mansion with such fine details. It shouldn't be a problem if I look around. The house looks larger and older now that I am close. I inspect the big chains locking the doors. They're not old and rusty like I expected. They seem like they were put on recently. Perhaps the residence has a new owner. Suddenly, I hear a sigh from behind me. I quickly turn around to locate the source of the sound. There is someone sitting on the edge of the fountain. He blends so well with the dreary mist that I had not noticed him when I first entered. I slowly approach the man. Up close, I notice he is wearing a familiar uniform. It seems like he is from the same school as me, but I have never seen him before. His uniform design is not one I recognize. Perhaps he is part of the elite class, like Ikuya's brother. Each elite student wears a custom-designed uniform, making it difficult to be certain they even attend our school. To complement their unique uniforms, the elite class also has special rules, but I never bothered looking into them. Its members hardly ever appear at school, so only a few of us have ever seen their faces. Needless to say, there are many rumors about that class. According to Ikuya, you need to have Why do I keep doing this? You need to have very high grades to qualify, but there might be more to it than that. Many students envy their status. Hello? The guy flinches and looks at me startled. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, I do not mind. My apologies for not noticing you earlier. May I sit here? Be my guest. Could he be the shadow I saw yesterday? Mouse! I will kill you! Jeez. Could he be the shadow I saw yesterday? Do you come here often? Sounds like a cheesy pickup line, but I don't know what else to say. I do. This place has an interesting atmosphere. He looks away from me, the warm copper of his gaze thoughtful. Something about him feels off. I'm not sure, but is he sad? I can't really read his expression. What about you? Well, can't tell him that I came here to investigate just because I saw something strange yesterday night. It sounds weird. I never noticed how interesting this place was before, so I thought I'd come take a closer look. At this hour? I like going for walks at night. Likewise. The man's expression clears up and he smiles. Would you like to go for a walk with me then? Sure. It's odd that someone would offer to go for a walk with a person they've just met. He does seem friendly and polite, though. He stands up, and we follow a path through the garden. Unlike the rest of the garden, this path is not covered with weeds. The ground is even and well-trod. As we walk, he points out the statues hidden away by the weeds as well as the unusual flowers I've not seen before. He does it so naturally, it is as if he owns the place. The moonlight and starry sky illuminate the view, which makes it even more beautiful. I never expand... What? Why did I say that? I'm very sorry for when I mess up. It's annoying to me too, so I never expected to find beauty in an abandoned place like this. The man smiles mysteriously at my comment. You seem to know a lot about this mansion. I would be happy to answer any questions you have. Do you know who put the chains on the doors? Except for that one. His eyes swivel away from mine again. The man hesitates to speak. I seem to have found my answer. I do not know about it. I guess he comes here often, but he doesn't want to admit it. He looks flustered. Maybe I shouldn't push any further right now. It's getting late. I should go home. Have a good night. As I head back to the front yard, I realize that I have not asked for the man's name. I turn back and try to find him, but he is already gone.
Mysterious.
Sorry, that was ear rape or anything. I'm sorry. I'm not sure how much that would have hurt. I don't know the full strength of my mic. The weekend finally arrives. In the morning, I make myself breakfast and we sit on the couch. While chewing on some toast, I open the newspaper. It used to be full of advertisements, but now it actually has decent news articles. I browse through, hoping to find something interesting. My eyes stop at a page with numerous sketches. The reports of missing persons are increasing. In just a few days, it has reached a point where the police can no longer suppress the public outcry. The thought of someone I know suddenly disappearing is scary. I study their profiles and try to find a commonality, but there does not seem to be one. Age, gender, appearance, occupation, dress, no, nothing adds up. This is going nowhere. I recognize some of these people, but I don't think they know each other. Or they knew each other. Then again, if it was that easy, the cops would have solved the cases already. I doubt people disappear without a trace. They must have gone into hiding or were kidnapped. These crimes, or whatever they are, have to stop at some point. How long can this go on? I flip a page and find an article about a suspected homicide. A local reported that she heard a distressed scream late at night. Witness: the attacker ran off when I reached the scene. I wanted to go after them, but noticed the victim was still alive. I called the emergency number immediately, and I didn't leave the woman's side until an ambulance arrived. I can't believe someone did such an inhumane thing. This is unforgivable. Further details on this case are below. Attached to the article is a blurry photo the witness took of the suspect with her cell phone. Nothing about their appearance is distinguishable. It will be difficult to identify them. The description says the victim has been missing for a week before the incident. took place. I put the newspaper aside and take take a sip of my tea. Rumors spread quickly in this village, no matter how grisly they are. Even so, those same rumors become trails that lead back to the criminals, allowing the crimes to be resolved just as quickly. I want to help track down these people, but I'm not sure I'd make a difference. For now, I should keep an eye out for anything suspicious. I absent-mindedly eat the rest of my breakfast. I should take a walk to clear my mind. Going to the park sounds like a good idea. I look up at the bright blue sky. Gentle winds blow the puffy clouds about. As I walk down the road, an advertisement on a building catches my attention. Wanted, exorcists. Exorcists? Do ghosts even exist? Announcement. Recently there have been sightings of ghosts within the village. We are looking for exorcists to deal with them. Seriously? I don't think anything remotely supernatural has ever happened here, and now people are supposedly seeing apparitions. Sightings of ghosts, sure. The park is practically empty. Despite it being the middle of the afternoon, there's only one other person. A boy, The park is practically empty, despite it being the middle of the afternoon. There is only one other person, a boy, on the entire block. He seems to have noticed me too, but I do not pay further attention to him. This happened earlier too. I sit on a nearby bench and close my eyes, enjoying the silence. Weird things are happening in this village. It's interesting, but a bit disconcerting too. I hope Ryoji and Ikuya are safe. Ugh, this is my day off. I didn't come here to find new things to worry about. The wind blows gently on my cheeks while I enjoy the warm sunlight on my skin. I clear my mind of all thoughts and focus on my breathing. They say this technique helps to relieve stress. A moment later, a figure blocks the sunlight. I open my eyes and notice a silver-haired boy standing in front of me. I'm so ashamed of myself. Excuse me, miss. Yes? Can you tell me where the haunted house is? Haunted house? I've never heard of one around here. I'm sure it's supposed to be nearby, but I can't find it. I recall the advertisement from earlier. Only exorcists or horror junkies would actually seek haunted houses. He looks too young to get a job, but the alternative seems more unlikely. Why are you searching for it? Are you an exorcist? The boy looks confused, blinking innocently. No? Do exorcists normally live around here? I don't know, but I just saw an advertisement looking for applications. The boy purses his lips, his expression flustered. Is something wrong? I must find the haunted house. Before I can say anything, the boy runs away. I wonder what that was about. I pull out a booklet from my pocket and start to read. It is a romance novel that I borrowed from Ikuya. Even though this genre is not my cup of tea, she insisted that I would enjoy it. Tea. I want tea. I expected something cheesy from the start, but so far, nothing romantic has happened. The story feels more like a slice of life piece. Perhaps that is why Ikuya recommended it. Suddenly, the sky becomes cloudy. It's going to rain again? Already? Time to go home then. As I am leaving the park, I notice the boy from earlier lying on the ground, his face against the dirt. Did he collapse? Quickly, I go to him and kneel down. Hey, are you okay? What happened? I don't have much time. What do you mean? The boy passes out before he can reply. Hey, don't pass out here. Ugh, what should I do? I panic as I look around, but nobody else is in the park. I have no way to place an emergency call. Thankfully, he does not look so bad. I have no choice. I can't leave him here when it's about to rain. The clouds become darker with every passing minute. When I look up, I feel cold raindrops on my face. I manage to carry the boy to a dry spot under a tree. I am surprised by how easy it is. He weighs less than you would assume by looking at him. Why did he faint? Does he have some sort of illness? Maybe I should take him to a hospital. Well, it'll have to wait until after the rain stops. I don't want to risk him getting any sicker. The rain creates a curtain around the tree. A few drops sneaking between the leaves to land on us. This is an unlucky day. I bow my head and look at the boy. Aw, he has such an adorable baby face. How old could he be? I bet he's way younger than me. His hair looks so soft. I want to touch it. The boy slowly opens his eyes. Are you okay? The boy mumbles something before closing his eyes again. Hey. Worried, I gently shake his shoulder to wake him up. He immediately opens his eyes and crawls away from me. So sorry, I thought... Oh, it's you. Right. Rubbing the back of his neck, he looks away, embarrassed. He is an odd one, but it's kinda cute. It's okay. Do you feel better? Yes, I'm fine. The boy fixes his scarf and pats down his hair. He beams reassuringly at me. The boy looks up at the gray sky, surprised by what he sees. It is raining. I could have sworn it was sunny earlier. The downpour started right after you passed out. Oh, right. Thanks for taking care of me. He turns towards me and gives me a warm smile. Let's wait here until it stops raining. Mm-hmm. Are you really okay? I got worried when I saw you on the ground. I thought something happened to you. Oh, it's not a big deal. I'm just a little tired. It's nothing to worry about. Passing out from exhaustion is very serious. We should get you to a doctor. No, I feel a lot better now. He shakes his head and wildly waves around his arms. I raise a brow. I suspect he is afraid of doctors. Even so, I cannot force him to go anywhere. What is your name? Sachiro. Nice to meet you, Sachiro. You can call me Angel. You mentioned a haunted house before. Can you tell me more about it? It's just a regular place, but people say it's haunted for some reason. Wouldn't you normally try to stay away from a place like that? It's just, I've lost something important there. Which means you've been there before. Yeah, but I don't remember much. Can you tell me what you've lost? Just something important to me. Sachiro. Yes? Before you passed out, you said something like, I don't have much time. What did you mean? I did? Yeah. Sachiro scratches his head. I just need to find my something quickly. I see. We sit side by side and watch the rain. I glance over at the boy. I do not know what happened, but he looks less pale than before. He seems to be enjoying the sight before us. Before long, the weather clears up and the rain slowly stops. I hope you can take care of yourself. I'm going home. I will. Perhaps I can help you look for the haunted house later. That'd be really nice of you. Come here a lot if you do ever want to meet up. Excuse me. Okay, maybe I'll see you later then. See you. I'm actually going to use a different slot thing for this. A little bit longer. I do not have any real leads for the disappearances yet, but I have to catch up with the news. Perhaps I should pay attention to Mr. Blanchette's class. The last few days have been hectic with all the strangers I have run into, but I am glad I made a new friend. I look at the pile of books on my desk. There is still plenty of homework to do. Whether I like it or not, I have to finish it. Ugh, how can I work like this? I try to focus on the textbook, but my mind keeps wandering. The old house, the forest demon, and odd Sachiro from the park. Or Sachiro, aren't one of those. Even though I only spoke with them for a short time, they have piqued my interest. Piqued my curiosity. I don't know why I keep missing them. I'm sorry. Gah, I give up. I want to find out what is going on in the village. I wonder what Ryoji's up to. Maybe I should call him. Dial his number, but the call goes to his voice message. I guess that he's still busy with his club activities. I could call Akuya and tell her what happened, but it will only get her worked up. So I brush the idea aside. I throw myself in my bed and close my eyes. This feels a lot better. A moment later, I hear knocking on my window. Annoyed, I get up and check the source of the noise. I find myself being waved at. Whoa! Let me in. Who the heck are you and what are you doing up here? Hurry! Get down first. Just let me in. What's wrong with this guy? He scaled my house. Seriously, how can a stranger expect me to let him into my room through the window? He must be the worst burglar ever. I'm not stupid enough to fall for such an obvious trap. I ignore him and lay back down in the bed. It is common sense not to let strangers in your house, especially not through the window. The knocking stops after a moment. It seems he has finally given up. Silently, I go back to sleep. Alright, I'm going to end that here. Just bookmark it right over there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, share, subscribe. My Discord is in the description below if you are interested. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Or live stream, whichever one. Bye!